...2022 was a difficult year, but with lots of learning. And 2023, I hope, will be a proof that we have understood how to unravel the problems and how to improve the package of the car. But fingers crossed, we haven't started yet, and certainly it's going to be a great challenge, but also good fun. We say that the days we lose are the days our competitors regret the most because we learn the most. But as a matter of fact, if you're right in the deep end, it sometimes doesn't really feel that way. You're just trying to dig yourself out and hopefully bringing better results. So I'm sure that in many years we will look back and say 2022 was a defining year for the team also, because after 8 consecutive World Championship titles, we knew that there's going to be challenging times ahead, and hopefully it's just a blip in 22 and 23, hopefully much better. All of the organization in Brixworth, where we do the engines, and also here in Brackley, has been pushing flat out last year. When we realized that it wasn't going good, I think we just mobilized every reserve we had, and that never stopped. And here we go, we're at the beginning of the next season, 2023, and I see just so much effort and motivational energy in the organization to launch a car that will eventually be quick enough and competitive to fight at the very front end. W13 certainly had lots of performance, which we never were able to unlock and really put all the downforce on the ground. So we tried to keep all the goodness of W13 whilst addressing the weaknesses. Our car was performing very well at the end of the season on some of the circuit. We still had the famous bouncing, and the car never gave good feedback to the drivers, so in order for them to be able to push really hard. So I think what we tried is to maintain the good bits while adding all the learning and improving the package overall. As you can imagine, Lewis was very motivated in 2022, but we just weren't able to give him a car able to fight for world championships. So I hope that 2023 will be a strong step forward. So he's finally been given the opportunity to fight for race wins on a consistent basis and then eventually bring himself into the contention for a world championship. But our competitors have been very strong last year. We're playing a catch-up game, so everything just needs to work out to bring him the 8th World Championship title. George is heading into his 2nd season. He came from Williams and was hoping to get in a Mercedes and fight for a title, and then he realized that wasn't the case, but he adapted well to the organization. How the two of them worked together with the engineers in order to improve the car was really amazing. So he's had his first victory in Brazil, and that was overdue after Bahrain 2 years ago. So he's absolutely flat out motivated. The preparation is intense and 100% focused. So W14 has come back to a black livery. But in this case, it's not only to support the diversity and equality cause, which is always close to our heart, but also because we needed to save some weight. And if you remember, the story of the Silver Arrows was the white car, the racing car that was painted white, was too heavy. So they started to scratch off the white collar, and it eventually was the bare aluminium. And this is how they achieved the weight. And in our case, we just did the same. We were overweight last year, and we tried to figure it out. Where can we literally squeeze out every single gram? And history repeats itself. Now we scratched off the paint, and we are down to the carbon. So we'll see that car is some of raw carbon bits, some of them painted, but in any case, back to the roots, we needed weight saving. Any new season that we start, our hopes and expectations obviously are able to fight for a world championship. Now, if you can actually win with this formidable competition is on a different note, but our aim is to be right there and race and have some fun. I can't believe that it's been 10 years. And actually, when I embarked in joining MGP, I saw it as a project. And then we rolled it into another contract and it was a project again. And then 7 years in, I decided, well, this is my team. I'm a shareholder and I'm running the place together with my colleagues and I'm here to stay. But in any case, it doesn't feel like 10 years. It feels like yesterday when I stepped into these offices for the first time in January 2013.